Hey, what's up, y'all? This is AJ,
This is Bryce.
and we are
Filter, no filter brothers.
And today's topic, we have a question on the table.
It's an interesting question.
Some of y'all want to know the answer to this.
A lot of people want to know the answers to this.
Yeah, I got some experiences to share. So
Okay.
y'all get ready. But we have a special guest with us today. We have JC coming to us from Florida, Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
And he's a media person also. JC, you want to tell us about your show?
Sure. How you guys doing today?
We're good.
We're great.
Good.
My show is basically a travel channel talking about different things you need to watch out for, traveling, things you need to trying to actually coerce a lot of black men and women to travel more outside of the country. And I'm always saying we got to stamp them passports and push the black agenda in other countries, because not a lot of countries know how black people really are just from what they hear from TV and other white folks. So that's basically my channel on YouTube.
And what's the name of the channel?
The Brown Liquor Baron.
The Brown Liquor Baron. That's an interesting name,
Okay.
because we're located in the Midwest and brown liquor rules out here.
Yeah.
So that's interesting that you chose that name. I gotta make sure I get you a gift.
Okay. So the topic today is, can a straight man be had as a friend?
But do you know what had mean?
Yeah, you got to clarify that. Had.
Okay, so this is what we're saying. So JC, you're straight, right?
Yes, sir.
How many years have you been straight?
All my life.
Okay. We have to ask.
And so when you have someone, that means you get them sexually. Like
Okay.
you have sex with them. So our question is, can a straight man be had? So we're assuming that a straight man can or cannot have an experience, a homosexual experience. But it's a twist on this, because we're asking, can he be had as a friend? So that's our question on the table.
Can you have a straight guy just as a friend without anything else?
Oh, is that saying you're gay?
I'm gay.
Okay. All right. So
Now, I don't go to and wave a big old flag or anything,
Right.
but I am gay.
Oh, so we can ask you some of these questions too.
Well, are you gay?
It depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
Some days I'm gay, some days I'm sad.
Okay. But today you're happy.
I'm happy, real happy
You're
today.
real gay today. Okay.
But we got JC on the phone. So JC, you're straight. How old are you?
I'm 41 years old.
Are you single?
Today.
Today.
Okay.
Okay.
And so when was the last time you've been with a woman?
Last week.
Because that can determine whether or not you're gay.
As in a relationship, or as in
No,
sexually?
Just sex.
sex.
Last week.
Okay.
Last week.
Did you use a condom?
Yes.
Oh, you better have said yes to that one.
Now, last week, as in, because it's a whole thing. Like, if you go so many days, you start becoming gay. So, has it been more than 5 days?
Yes. But to my defense, I've been down here doing wedding events. My best friend / brother just got married, so
Okay. Okay. So you were at a wedding.
Yeah.
And you didn't get any.
no.
Okay. All right. Okay. So now, do you have any gay friends?
I do. I got. Does family count as friends too?
Well, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I do. I got a lot of them.
You got a lot of them in the family. Okay.
But you've met a gay guy or two,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And you were cool with them. You didn't have an issue with them, right?
Of course not.
Okay.
Now, did they hit on you?
The particular guys that I have as friends, no, they did not.
Okay. Now, have you hung out with them like at a bar or anything?
Yes.
And did their friends try to hit on you?
Their direct friends, no. But there is a guy I know. I could tell you this story if you guys have time.
Oh, please. tell us.
It
We're waiting
sounds
to hear
juicy.
So a guy that I know very well for about 41 years, used to live in this place called Atlanta.
Atlanta. You
Okay.
know it's full of gay people down there.
Okay, that's the gay mecca.
Oh, you laughing?
Uh,
I can't
yeah.
wait to hear this. No, he's laughing. I can't wait to hear this
Okay.
experience.
So it wasn't a direct hit on, but it was a comment made in that.
Wait, where were you? Were you at a house, a bar, a club, or what?
I was in a club.
So you was in a gay club or a straight club?
No, it was a club that was rented out for someone's birthday.
Okay. So it was mixed people there.
No, it was in the daytime. They were the only ones in the party. Was the only people in the club.
Right, but were they mixed or were they all homosexuals, gay?
Yeah, there was no women there.
Oh. So it was a gay function.
So you that's like the vampire den, and you were just fresh meat.
I suppose so.
They were ready to suck on you.
So anyway, you was at the party. You was at a gay party, and what happened?
So I'm at the bar. I don't know anybody, so that's how my demeanor is. If I don't know anybody, and I'm not just walking up and talking to people, so I'm sitting at the bar by myself, and they're in the other room. And so fast forward to the incident, they're hanging out. I hear them singing "Happy Birthday," and this family member said, "Hold on, JC didn't get any cake." And then the birthday boy said, "What? He wants some of my red velvet cakes?" And I go, "What?" So I look up, and the dude was looking at me, and I'm like, "Oh man, the hell am I?"
So did you get some red velvet cake?
I didn't want any at that point.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, what kind of icing did you get on there?
Right. So what did you say to that?
Nothing. I thought it was nothing.
Did you feel a little bit uncomfortable?
Yeah, at the beginning, but for me, particularly, I can't speak for anybody else. For me, I have, I guess, been seasoned to things. My family, people I love are in the LGBT community. And so I think I said that wrong, didn't I?
It's whatever alphabet
No,
you
you
want to
said
use.
it right. You got it right.
And so I don't look at it as other people look at it. I look at it as these are my family, and this is who my family is. And I accept my family and friends, and they're the way they want to live their life. It's funny that people in America say certain things and they say, we want the freedom. Well, let people be free to live their life the way they want, right?
That is true. That is true.
So wait, have any of your family members' friends try to hit on you?
Yes.
Or not even hit on you, but just make a pass or say something, about your physical prowess.
Yes, they, he's tall, he's big. I wonder what.
Oh, say it.
I wonder what he got, what he's working with, things like that.
Okay.
You heard that before?
I've heard that before.
Now, you've been in gay establishments, right?
Yes.
Have you ever had, because this happens in gay establishments quite frequently, where they take liberty as in to do a free feel as they walk by? Has that ever occurred to you?
Yes, but not in a gay establishment. It happened to me in the Dominican Republic.
Well, you could buy anything in DR.
Okay. Tell us about that, because that's in another country, and so we can,
Especially since you travel. I mean, that's a whole nother show right there. Gay
Yeah.
travel.
Now, how tall are you?
6'6".
Say that again.
6'6".
Oh, he's Mandingo.
So is it true what they say?
I can't talk for everybody else, but my family has been really blessed.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
The Mandingo tribe.
The Mandingo tribe. Okay, so we have a Mandingo who went to Dominican Republic. And what happened?
So I had just finished doing a vlog, and we were sitting on a porch, on the balcony or whatever, talking and sharing stories, because we're Americans and staying in a hotel. And when you see an American outside the country, you just start talking to them like, "Hey, how you doing? Where you from?" So we were doing that, and there were a couple there were a couple of gay guys staying in the room next to me.
Black or white?
I thought they were a couple, but they were not.
Are they black or white?
They were Dominican.
Okay.
So you could take that either way, because sometimes Dominicans are black, most times they're not.
Right, yeah.
And they darker than everybody else. But anyways, that's another story. So they was drinking. We're sitting there having a conversation, and something was said, and that the two guys got into the conversation that we were having, and we were all talking and things like that. So he's getting drunker and drunker and drunker, and then he gets up and walks away. And I didn't look at where he was walking, but then I just heard, hey. So apparently, while he was walking away, he had touched somebody's private. One of the guys I knew his privates. So I didn't say the guy didn't say anything at that point. And then 5 or 10 minutes later, the guy that was in the couple came back, touched another guy.
Oh, wow.
So they both come up to me and they say, hey, you speak Spanish, man. You got to talk to this dude, man, because he's not listening. So I go and I sit right next to him. And I say, listen, man, you can't be doing that, man. These dudes, you're going to get hurt. Don't do that. And he said, what? And then touch me. Oh, like, oh, shit. He like, handful. And I'm like, bro, you don't do that. So that's the incident that happened to me.
Wow.
Now that's a violation.
That is violent, because
he lucky it was you. Because if it was me, it would have been a different story.
You would just say, please.
You would have said, grab more.
Right.
Wow. So can you elaborate on some of the most uncomfortable situations you may have been in because you're straight and you may have seen other people say things about the gay community or about one of your relatives that they didn't know that you may have had?
I kind of like check that, and when you guys have a chance to review my vlogs, I've made these comments like, what do you care about what another person does in their bedroom or who they are? You don't. There was a week that went by that a group of travel vloggers were talking about a kid from Atlanta and if he's gay or not, and I'm like, who cares? So I said I got tons of people in my family that are gay or lesbian, or so it doesn't bother me. What changes? Is the people different? Is there like a different DNA? Like, what changes? So leave people alone. Stop talking about it. If this is not your lifestyle and it's not for you, it's cool. This is not who you are. It's cool. But that doesn't mean that you gotta make someone else's life miserable because you don't like something. Let it go. I am a strong defender of. I can't do the letters again because I'm gonna mess it up.
You did it right. The community. You can say
the community. I'm a strong defender of the community. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and say that I would have been this way normally. I can't say that. But I was, as a kid, I had relatives, and I've had a cousin that passed away a while ago. His name was Peaches, and I learned a lot from him. I learned to be open-minded about things and to see people for who they are.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That goes a long way, considering that you are world traveled, because you have to be open when you go outside of the country, because they're just different cultures altogether. So
yep, and they experience that community a little differently too. But we have an interesting fact: 50% of males have had a homosexual experience in their life. What do you think about that?
I think it's accurate. But I guess what is it? What do you mean by define? Can you define experience?
And it didn't list the specifics, but I'm thinking anything that you would do sexual with a woman,
same gender interaction.
You know, if you touched, if you kissed, if you jacked, if you whatever.
Yeah.
50% of males have had it. Not to say that 50% are gay, but 50% of males have had a homosexual experience.
There is a lot of people that, especially in the Black community, that are real homophobic and won't say things openly that has happened to them or that they've experienced. So I really think that number is really accurate.
That's cool. All right, cool. And they had other little statistics, which was quite weird. But far as, because we live in the Midwest, and they were talking about the Midwest was a little bit higher percentage than it was as far as in the East and the West and the South. It was just shocking that in the Midwest area, it was probably about 3 to 6% higher than the other areas of the country. What do you think about that?
Well, and we're talking, the statistics were done like in the recent.
Yeah, we're talking about, like, since you're a traveler, you've been north, south, east, and west. These statistics say that in the Midwest, it's the percentage of
men have had more experience in a homosexual experience than
is higher
than in other parts of the country.
That's interesting. That's what because it's interesting because is when you go towards the Midwest, and then now we're gonna get now I'm gonna get into religion, right? You go into the Midwest, religion, in the South, religion is higher, right?
True.
The Bible starts to teach you. The Bible teaches you all this stuff about not doing this and not doing that, and they seem to be in the Midwest and the South more stronger followers than us in the North to the Bible. So that's an interesting statistic that happens more.
So
in those areas.
So in your travels, do you find, what countries or what cities do you find more gay people in?
Atlanta. There is it Baltimore or DC?
Yeah,
around there. Boston, where I'm from, for sure.
What country?
What country?
Might want to know that too.
Or what country in your travels you would feel is more gay friendly, for as people who are listening who may want to travel?
Believe it or not, the Dominican Republic is, and they don't want to say that, but it is. It is. There is. Now the topic of the actual discussion today is, can a straight man be had, and that is I would give a percentage of 72 to 75% in the Dominican Republic.
Wow.
Can be had. Because a lot of people get ready to travel.
Yeah, a lot of these guys, there's a term there called bugaron, and that word simply means that it's a silly word, but it simply means that the guy will do whatever, maybe for some money or whatever, but he's not gay.
Oh, that's like a rent boy or
boy for hire.
Yeah, boy for hire. You know.
Yeah.
Is it because they need money
or gay for pay?
Yeah.
Gay for pay. Yeah.
Oh wow. See, now you can bring back a new term. But what was that, Spanish?
That was Spanish.
Can you say it again?
Bugaron.
You speak Spanish?
I definitely do.
Okay.
Wow.
It actually had a little French accent a little bit too. That's
bugaron.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have a lot of people booking for DR real soon. But so the question was, let's get back to the topic, because Bryce can veer off a little bit. Can a straight man be had as a friend? So what's your experience, Bryce? You have any straight friends?
I have straight friends, and
that you haven't had?
That I haven't had.
Okay.
Actually, I have a straight friend who is actually, I hate to say this, but they deal in pharmaceutical sales.
Okay.
On the street. So, and it is quite interesting that when we interact and stuff, his friends, and he always asks me, because I can pick out some of the people he is in his little organization that are, and he said, how do you know this? I said, most people who are, and I call us vampires, know another vampire. You kind of know, watching how someone move and talk and all that, you can pick it up.
But you think everybody's gay?
I think I am one who believes that.
You think every straight man can be had?
I believe every straight man can be had under the right circumstances.
Oh my gosh! Like what? Jail?
Definitely in jail, but I've never been to jail, so I guess that can happen. But just I think certain situations can make things happen.
Oh my gosh!
I just believe that.
But if you don't like onions, you're not gonna eat onions.
You may eat onions if they cook them and put them in something you don't know.
Well, that's called a transvestite.
Is that what that's called?
And
okay.
It might look like something, but it's something else.
Oh, but you still eat the onion
until you find the pickle. No, seriously.
Oh my God,
that wasn't supposed to go that.
You are bastard.
So anyway, you had a friend.
Yeah, and our friendship has been about 15 to 17 years. We've had interactions and stuff. Nothing has ever occurred. We hang out every now and then.
Did he ever stay over your house and sleep in the same bed with you?
He's never stayed in the same bed. We never slept together.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because you know I sleep nude, so.
Oh, geez. No, he won't be staying no time.
No. So, and I tell people that, like, no, you get a whole other room for you. So I have to disclose that because I can't put clothes on and go to sleep. So,
do y'all go out places?
Yeah. It's weird because it used to be a club downtown. It's done changed names and stuff, but same type of atmosphere where you would go, and it used to be on a Thursday. It used to have karaoke.
What club?
I don't want to say all that right now, but it was a club that was very popular. A lot of black people went to it on Thursday, had karaoke, and it was weird because most of the guys there were what we consider DL.
Oh yeah,
and so
the big DL word.
Right, the big DL word, like that. We either wink to go to the bathroom, let's exchange numbers or whatever like that.
But was this a straight club?
It was a straight club.
Okay,
it was a straight club. So
you got to get our frame of reference right.
It was a straight club. So there's a lot of straight clubs here that are not. Their category is straight, but very DL.
But that's why you think so many
straight
men can be had.
But
as a friend,
it's good to have a straight friend. You don't always want to be having someone who's always having the same viewpoints as you, so you can get a different context and stuff.
I mean, but like Jason said, people are people. So what difference does it make what goes on in somebody's bedroom? You can't control it.
No,
you can't stop them from being what they are. Nobody's in your room filming you saying, stop doing that. Don't hold their leg up like that. Don't get in that position.
They're not
nobody's giving you that feedback. So why give, someone who is same gender loving, why have that view about them?
Right.
But our society has to change. We have so long to go. But what were you going to say, JC?
Yeah, I was basically going to say the same thing. I think if you think about the actual concept of friendship shouldn't be, and obviously I had no experience like you guys have had. So I definitely can't say that I know how it feels or know what the things that you guys been through. But what I would say is that if you have a friend, it doesn't matter if that friend is straight or gay or lesbian. It doesn't matter. A friend is a friend. Somebody that you trust and confide in. Somebody that you like being around and being with. And you guys share mutual interests. Not all friends share the same ideas. Some people have some different ideas, but that doesn't mean you can't be friends. So I don't think it should be confined to, hey, I got friends, but they're all gay, or I got friends and they're all straight. It shouldn't be. Your friends are your friends. And they're your friends for a reason, not because of who they are, not only because of who they are and what they like to do with their lives.
Okay. Now, have you had any experience far as having a friend who realized that you were gay and then didn't want to be your friend anymore?
Me?
No, not you. I'm talking to AJ now.
Oh, say that again.
Have you lost a friendship because of your sexuality?
Let's see.
Not because of your nasty attitude and stuff, but just,
You trying to say I got a okay. Not that I know of. I mean, nothing happened where it was blatant and they were like, I'm not gonna fuck with you no more because you blank, you A, B, C.
Mhm.
I've never had that. Could have had someone who just get distant, but
Okay.
it's never been brought to my attention that I'm
And that was the
purposely
issue.
not gonna mess with you because you are whatever you are.
Okay. All right. And I haven't either. I mean, I guess we've been fortunate enough not to have those experiences.
Right, but that happens sometimes.
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
But I think the audience need to know that it's so many people out there that you wouldn't even know was gay or bisexual or homosexual. You wouldn't even know
Right.
in these cases. And so you can't really judge,
A book by its cover.
you can't.
You got to start reading some of those chapters.
From chapter to chapter, page to page.
Yeah.
So, any last words? What was the name of your website again?
YouTube.
Yeah,
It's not my
YouTube channel,
website.
I'm sorry.
The Brown Liquor Baron.
The Brown Liquor Baron. And what nights are you on, or can they just see your show anytime?
Thirsty Thursdays, every Thursday, about 8:00.
8:00. And is there you have like a website or Twitter or anything?
Instagram, the same name, the Brown Liquor Baron.
Okay.
All right. Well, we hope some of our listeners
Some
will
of our
listen
listeners,
in.
because we are global.
Exactly. But I think we got an answer to our question. I think a straight man can be had as a friend to somebody who's not straight.
I would have to agree. But I do say it's a high percentage of straight men who can be had.
Oh, see, there you go.
Oh man.
This is AJ,
This is Bryce.
and we are Filter, No Filter Brothers. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is AJ.
This is Bryce.
And you can find us on multiple platforms: Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible.
You can also find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We have a new phone number, 513-401-5715, and our email is filternofilterbrothers@gmail.com.
So download, listen, like, and share.